Row bottom, dragged to ground, affected the kick. There's Peatley, taken high.
Turn that around at quarter time.
Chance to kick his first goal in a final. Pushes it.
These are big misses because they're dominating a lot of areas. Should be further in front. Forward craft from Jamie Elliott. Plays like a deep leading forward.
He does. He's been so pivotal for them in the last 6 weeks, their highest ranked player. Can't see him missing this. Only 25-30 out. Oh, no.
Nice work, Dave.
Second set shot miss.
Well, and he does so. Akers, nice evasion. Hewitt similarly goes towards Mackay, who allows Kennedy to mark. And now gives to Mackay. Oh, dear.
Here comes the big man, Cox. Should have marked it in the end. It was uncontested. I think a free kick's been paid. That's a knock of the arm, so that's fair enough. That's definitely a free kick there. 50 metres. In the meantime, Cox comes in and kicks the goal. So here you can see that was the 50-metre penalty there.
For that.
How is that a 50-metre penalty,
That
boys?
is ridiculous.
Cross half-back, although the kick only as far as Stewart from 50. Just going to hold up slightly, and Dempsey and Stevens on the goal line. Well done. Oh, didn't take it over. And Dempsey with a sleight of hand and some footy smarts.
Held his position, read the ball nicely off the boot.
He's looked good at half-back.
And he's kicked the goal. He's kicked the goal of the year at the wrong end though.
Down. No sympathy from the umpire to pay it. Oh, the two pies, Nodal and Lipinski.
A quick look here because it's the first set of bounds the last quarter. Great tap, great take.
Yep.
Wrong way.
Yep.
But in the end,
To break clear from half-back. Didn't have a lot on, so he had to go to the one-on-one. That was all that was available for him. Pritis to Shuey, straight into him, Young.
Wasn't his finest handball there, Andy Prentice. Put his team under enormous pressure. You see it a lot though, players are just conditioned to give that very first handball. And often they just give it to a jumper. And he's pinged.
Just over 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half.
come out the 10, Tom. Yours handball.
Oh, what about that? That's the hospital handball that you just can't believe.
Blake Akers.
He's down and out, and he's had the wind taken right out of his sails.
To McDonald, could the Blues sneak it forward? Kennedy, Cripps held up by Petrarca.
He's unlucky. He didn't duck Paddy Cripps, he slipped. And that's what
50.
Oh, no.
Well, this is the first of the AAMI games, right? So what we're going to find out is whether this has been a particularly undisciplined effort from Melbourne, or the natural reaction of these blokes is going to take a fair while for them to shut their gobs.
It gets it to the hot spot to Joe Danaher.
well, for me, Eric Hibwood's been fantastic in the first quarter. Been very
He plays on, Joe. Oh, my good. No.
No, Joe.
No, Joe.
the positive stuff for Hibwood, though. So he's been out of form. Unfortunately there for Joe Danaher.
Points, McDonald. His wits about him there to get around the boot quickly. That's high against Langdon on O'Brien.
This is so good for Carlton.
Oh, that's 50. He's done it again. They were not there at the briefing. They may have been there, but they weren't there.
They take advantage. Lewis going to land in the square. They keep it in, and Watson goes no. He has missed from point-blank range and kicked it out in the full.
Damaging when they can go north to south and try and utilise the corridor.
Well done, Sanders.
He's going the wrong way. The young fella's going dead set the wrong way.
It's happened a bit over the years.
He eventually worked it out.
Just his second final in 10 years for Jesse Hogan. Chance to kick his third of the afternoon. It's going to drop short.
That was important by Giant. Did it well. Then sets up his man. And Wagner absolutely pancakes Will Hams. Well, Will Hams is tough. He's bounced straight to his feet. But that was a hospital handball, and Wagner did not miss him.
That's the tackle of a kid who grew up in a rugby state, Brownie. Corey Wagner, the Queensland.
Well done by Buckley to Sinclair, two of their least experienced players. Slow kick finds its mark for Solo. Wants 50, gets it. Can you believe it? Yeah, right there.
Before you feel the game,
Collingwood fans will be clapping their hands. You would think after this kick, he's kicked 3, the number 1, and they lead by a goal.
Fogarty was good, and now here comes De Koning. He's got Mackay out the back in a one-on-one. Big Harry, boot to ball. Oh no! He has missed from point-blank range.
Gee, he needed that for his confidence. That was as point-blank as you can get, JB.
It off. He's kicked a couple as well. Ward, he's been sensational. Tackled by Lord. Ball dislodged. Stolen in the end. Bedford steals, kicks to 10. Now since 5 in a row. And they can't quite put the power to sleep.
Turns it over. Ford. He missed it.
You can't miss those.
Honest for the Tigers. Kennedy to space. Lacroix. What a beautiful kick. Could well be 50. Hodgson a step late. And Lacroix will be in the goal square.
And Kennedy's kicks just so hard and low. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And Lacroix puts another one for the Eagles. Ebert feeds it back. Nice little kick by Eamon. Bounces across to Tompus. Running on his Sam Gray. Flicks it across to Westhoff and he kicks a goal.
Starting to wonder maybe that the fist didn't quite make contact with the ball, Bruce. It's,
good play for the All Blacks.
We'll call it a good handball now. A sneaky handball.
Now they just hit you in the hip pocket.
Handball.
Risky handball coming the other way, putting the body on his man, and it was an awkward fall.
That could have been nasty.
Neck and shoulder, I think, for Lambert. The physios were certainly up on their feet very quickly on the bench here, very concerned. So lucky looking by that replay.
With a big long dump kick and get territory.
Look to work it out. And again, good pressure here from Dempsey. Forces a hospital handball for McBride, who's almost DDT'd into the Cardinia Park turf. Keane McBride felt that one.
He's feeling it, the Irishman. We'll have a look at the replay here.
His teammate did him no favours there, Nudge. That was telegraphed.
The pop handball, it's everything that was bad about Essendon in the first 25 minutes last night, and it's rearing its head early here.
After making such a strong start, O'Meara. Good service for Walters, who's been strong. Off to Fife. Deep to full forward. They should goal out of this. Amos. Why did he handball? It's a throw. He didn't handball.
Lever. This ball goes out there in all sorts. Lever keeps it in. And gone. That is enormous.
Jeez, that's 50.
That is. It's now going to be 50.
Oh, no.
That is all she wrote. There it is.
Here from Adelaide, just making Port Adelaide continue to defend.
Dangerous kick from Butts, spills. Georgiades, Butters, and he kicks to the man who disrupted it in the first place, Burne-Jones, and he kicks out on the full. Hipwood, one way then the other. Gets it to the hot spot to Joe Danaher.
For me, Eric Hipwood's been fantastic in the first quarter. Been very
active. He plays on, Joe. Oh, my good. No, Joe. No, Joe.
The positive stuff for Hipwood, though. So he's been out of form.
Waiting down in front was Rice. His kick is a puller. Straight to Wallace. The mean bad man. Can he cover himself in glory? He's lost it, and Murphy takes it away. That could be the turnover that cost them. Murphy goes towards the half-forward line. Ratnaby drops in the hole on the 50. They are into the grand final. Carlton is into the grand final.
Morris! More than half an hour since the last Lions goal. As you can see, this should go in the book. Oh, no. Unbelievable. Where does he go by foot? He goes wide for Neil Bullen, takes a good mark, and then plays on. Outside the field of play. Just had a brain fade. Sort of sums the day up a bit.
Yeah, sure. They're just one goal away from exploding again, I reckon. But they need to... Oh, Gordon his head ricocheted to the hard surface. That was dangerous. Very, very lucky. Draka, long ball, French over the back, recovers and goal.
Clearance there for Melbourne. They had 6 with the prelim. Here's another look. Long one, Petrarca. Benny Brown. There we are.
There he is. To Oliver again. This one will be a big one. Sparrow to make it a 3-goal, 3-quarter night lead. He's got it.
Ball to Oliver. Streaming through. Bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Delirious fans and players. Melbourne.
Just go back and do, Jeremy. Put it through. Inside the last minute. They trail by 15. He's missed.
They've won the footy back in their forward 50 here, and Kruger should be able to get their second goal on the board, but it is an area of concern for Hawthorn, and Collingwood should prey on it. James Sicily looks vulnerable in the air, no question about it.
Look, I was 2 last week, Nathan Kruger, but he had gone 3, 1, 1 and 2 in his 4 previous games on return. That should be simple, and he can't believe that he's missed from some.
Spoke about the significance of this goal to keep the Dogs close, and he's missed it. We're going to double check.
Stengel feeds the handball away. Cameron's not got much forward. Dangerfield working hard. Going inside 50. Working harder than anyone else. Patrick Dangerfield. Sockers.
He missed.
He's missed.
Missed it.
It's gone the wrong side of the post. He had time to pick it up, Paddy.
For a game-high 35-point margin here. Mackay from another shot at point-blank range. He's missed another one. Goodness gracious me, Richo, did you see that?
I did, Brian, but I won't say too much.
On Tom Green. We know the Bulldogs have been with Bontempelli over the years.
Especially with Kelly out of the team.
That was the wrong way by Callum Moore. Did he forget which way he was going?
Kicked it the way of his old team. Confusion reigned. After 300 games. For a third lead change in as many minutes. It's hard to believe one of the best set shots in the game has produced 1-1 and 2 that haven't troubled the scorer.
But he got the kick away. It's long. Bouncing ball. Bewley. Flick over the head. Little too casual by the experienced recruit. May does nicely.
He could see what Bewley was going to do, and not only did he intercept that, he drove his shoulder right into the rib cage of Cox. That would have hurt.
Milburn marked the Milne kick, gave it to Selwood. Down goes Chapman, that hurt. Hit by Hayes. Advantage. That looks not the best.
I think the talk was, is the bump dead in football? The bump's not dead in football. If you make high contact, you're in trouble.
Number 1 in the comp in contested possessions, Baz. Florent kept it low. Here's Hewitt. It's a fine player. Now Rowan. Quickly down the line, and Buddy on the lead. Rowe with the knees just in the area, and that's why for the 50. The knees were lowered and probably didn't need to come down.
Careful. Come on, Sonny. Just come with me.
O'Brien. Here we go. Hayes belting the ball forward. Johnson quickly off the mark. Milne at a best. Ball bouncing. Scores a level.
Oh, no.
What are you doing next week? Del Santo. It's going to be a draw. It's unbelievable. But it's happened. It doesn't get better than that.
Goes back to Cripps, drives it inside the forward 50. Yo, hard to beat here. Plays on, runs away from Brand. Brand got him, brilliant tackle. Effected the kick, spews out towards the pocket. That could be big in the context of the game.
Just half chances galore for West Coast. Yo, thinking he had Brand covered. That is great desperation. Fantastic play by the Hawks defence.
Play on the call. Burne-Jones finds a way. Dixon again. Shaw will get first look. And the ball almost got away from him, and he under no pressure. He concedes that behind, and it's called deliberate.
I need another look at this.
Umpire. There was no pressure on him. That's the way the umpire has read this.
I'm sure he's... Oh, no.
He'll be a bit more relaxed after seeing that.
Oh, wow.
North to south and try and utilise the corridor.
Well done, Sanders. He's going the wrong way. The young fella's going dead set the wrong way.
It's happened a bit over the years.
He eventually worked it out. Probably wondered how there was all that green grass ahead of him.
How have I got this much space?
Am I so free?
Final night grand finals for me, Derm, but no winning ones, unfortunately. I think you beat us one year. One of your 5. Cats didn't have a lot of luck when I was there.
He's pointing the wrong way. They're going the wrong way. That was ridiculous. Billy Longer was facing the wrong way when he got given the free kick, and then he was going to kick it the wrong way until someone said turn around.
Well, that's not the umpire's fault.
Mate, that was hilarious, but the umpire was signalling it back that way as though...
With a bachelor, speaking of bachelor parties home, got a finger to the football. Martin's handball from a long way out. How does the umpire see that? A free kick.
That's out of the shades of Joel Bowden then, wasn't it?
Well, you'd have to say that that is fair enough.
Yeah, that's the rule.
You handball the ball from 20 metres out. I was under pressure. If I'm under pressure, the rules are you can handball it through under pressure.
I agree with you. For a minor thing like that, it shouldn't result in a guaranteed goal.
See that? The little kick to himself on the way in. He hasn't run off the mark, so it's not play on. He's still running in a straight line. And Motlop comes in and kicks the goal. Here's one of those little things, does a little practice kick to himself. He keeps in a straight line and then goes and kicks the footy.
He kicked the footy. It's play on, Bristol. I'm sorry, you can't do that.
I don't know.
He just had a little...
You often see players...
nervous sort of kick, wasn't it?
McKay off a step, gets some leverage, gets it to about 45, 50 metres. Mules again for the second time. He's off!
50 metres!
Oh, gee, he was off.
I'm with you, Bruce.
He hadn't called play on, I think.
He did play on, but
he hadn't called it.
Exactly right.
So
He didn't play on.
Well, he did.
Back there.
He just didn't call it.
Anyway, 50 metres and Reid again is it.
Surrounded, needs to clear the zone, can't. Peatling now to Hogan, pops it inside, multiple options. Green so strong through the body, straightens up and misses.
Gee, they're just getting more numbers to the contest at the moment.
It was a massive outnumber at half forward there, wasn't it, Richo?
Squeezes the kick up to the forward line again, off hands, pushing it back, high contact of the umpire, Fremantle free kick.
And Lee Spur, at one stage, he'd want to be careful too for life.
Record of kicking goals.
Absolutely, it was their most accurate kick for a while.
50 metres, that is dumb. That is dumb from Dustin Martin. You've got to be smarter than that, Kingy, haven't you?
Yeah, you do, and it's a really disappointing passage of play. You can see Jack Rewalt getting involved now, but...
For his second of the night to make it 16 points. Oh no. That was horrible.
That was sideways, I reckon, when it hit the boot. Right, this to be within 7 points. Haven't been there since midway in the first. This to get them within 7 points. Fred, oh no! He's just about missed the ball. It just caught the Nike or Adidas logo.
And Draper wins the opening knock. Yo was half held by Corbell, who's riding him. Jimby got one to the ear. Play on.
Wrong way.
Wrong way. So Ryan didn't know which way he was going.
Well, he thought he was a forward.
How can players... Imagine Neil Armstrong saying that. Sorry.
Kick from 55 metres out. I don't think that... It's 15 metres. 15. What pressure on Gary Buckenara. He is a champion. He is a great kick. If he misses, Melbourne are in. There's the kick. It's a goal. It's a goal. Hawthorn have won with a kick.
2013, they had a draw here, Paps. Come on, Paps.
McDonald, the young man from WA. Thoughts about him returning home, but right now he wants to win it for the Swans. In fact, it's not going to score. It'll land in short, and Freo, hold on. Fremantle claim the big scalp.
Andrews just speculates with the ground handball. It might work for them. McCluggage. Lohmann. Got the other team from scoring. Lohmann's got a chance to make it really tough here for the Blues. He gets none of it.
Road from Radigalia. He's caught. Strong tackle, Henry. Dribble kick forward. A chance for Georgiades. He misses.
It was dangerous, it was unconventional, but that's how they break Geelong open too, by getting that ball on the flow.
All there or thereabouts. The cleanest was Grundy. He handballed it straight to his old teammate, Tom Phillips.
I wonder if he called, Hunter.
Sproats. Segler kicks it wide.
Stuff at the sub, so Sheridan. Oh, Sheridan! Rioli, it looks good off the boot. The bounce, it's a goal. What does Steve Hoare say to the South Africans?
Oh, exactly right. Dropped the World Cup to Herschel Gibbs. Well, Tommy Sheridan there. Just one of those moments he will relive over and over in his...
And the Pies prevail for Pendles. Collingwood honour a champion and keep their back-to-back dreams alive. Collingwood 12-12-84. Defeat Carlton 11-15.
Hughes is closed down by Rioli. Why not mucking around? Down to Wines. Wines, flying shot. This is everything.
On the up, gave it to Quainer. Floats the handle. Mason, Cox. However you argue it, Mason, it's not a...
Gets back on the back track. He was met front on, free kick. And they dodge a bullet, the Saints.
Your time, I think, will be against either side scoring.
Well, this is the first time I've ever seen this, boys. You've got to give the footy back on the full.
Hitting me. The boot was in.
There it is. He's just getting it out of the way.
Hicks to a one-on-one that Wiedering should win. Archie somehow made the spoil back with the flight. Rayner all on his own inside 50. Lohmann. He's mown down almost by Sard. It's missed by Bailey and he's unravelling despite this.
English with the fist only as far as Warple. And now Sicily. Sicily, what a day he's had. Palms it off. Watson running in. Watson running in. Watson kicks the goal. No, he doesn't. He doesn't kick the goal.
He could have walked it in.
I think you just got to back yourself in, young kid. James Sicily did everything that was needed.
He just missed that handball as well, though. Oh, gosh.
You just take him on.
Kick there. Supervision again.
Well, with this, it'll be 29 like it was at half-time. Across the face, much to the delight of the locals.
No excuse for that, and straight in the hands of Lovell. Well, the field kicking, been terrible. Oh, Madden has unloaded. I think it's Doug too.
Ferocious here at the moment, the Pies. Sire setting up Maynard. Put one right in the guts from Ryan. He's down, Maynard. He's winded. He's really soaked up that one.
That is a perfect hip and shoulder front on.
Well going for the ball.
Yep.
He's a tough cookie, Maynard. He will be getting his breath back.
Kick 4-1 against the Lions in the opening round of the season. For the quick response. Terrible kick. Andrews knocks it towards the boundary line, and he is one of the best kicks in the league, full stop. If that's not an indication of what finals pressure can do, I'm not sure what is.
Pick 4 in the draft last year. Massive kick. Oh, he's going to get 50. Oh, wow, what a call.
It's against Brand.
Against Brand.
I've told you twice.
Comes in and delivers, you would think, the Gold Coast Suns' most critical goal so far.
Langford hasn't seen a lot of it yet. 2 touches, Brian. Wolfie, hands inside. This is the moment. And Munn's the man. Oh. Can you believe that?
I don't know what he tried to kick there, but it wasn't.
It was English, then wins it on the deck, then gives it off to Bontempelli. Norton can pop a handball over the top. Ugle-Hagen's going to have some time. It's just about the finish. Wasn't that great?
No, it came off